Have you ever found yourself searching for your glasses, only to realize they're right on top of your head? Or maybe you walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you went in there? If you're nodding along, trust me, you're not alone. These little lapses happen to all of us, especially as we get older. But here's the good news. Just because you're over 60 doesn't mean your mind has to slow down. In fact, there are simple daily habits you can start right now to keep your brain sharp, focused, and full of life. I want you to imagine waking up each morning feeling clear-headed and confident, knowing you can remember names, appointments, and even where you left your keys. Imagine having the mental energy to enjoy your favorite hobbies, learn new things, and stay connected with the people you love. That's not just wishful thinking. It's absolutely possible. And today, we're going to talk about how you can make it your reality. We're diving into 7 powerful habits that can help keep your mind sharp after 60. These aren't complicated routines or expensive treatments. They're practical, enjoyable, and easy to fit into your everyday life. And the best part? Each one is backed by science and real-life experience from people just like you. Let's start with something that might surprise you. The power of curiosity. You see, your brain is a lot like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And one of the best ways to exercise your brain is to stay curious. That means asking questions, exploring new topics, and never losing your sense of wonder about the world. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to paint, play an instrument, or speak a new language. Or perhaps you're fascinated by history, gardening, or even the latest technology. Whatever sparks your interest, make it a point to dive in and learn something new every day. It doesn't have to be a big commitment. Even reading an article, watching a documentary, or trying a new recipe can give your brain the workout it craves. I remember a friend of mine, Margaret, who decided to take up birdwatching at 70. She started by reading a book about local birds, then joined a small group that met at the park every week. Not only did she learn to identify dozens of different species, but she also made new friends and found a new passion that brought her so much joy. That's the magic of curiosity. It keeps your mind active and your spirit young. Now, let's talk about another habit that's just as important: staying socially connected. It's easy to think that brain health is all about puzzles and memory games, but the truth is, our relationships play a huge role in keeping our minds sharp. When you spend time with friends, family, or even friendly neighbors, you're not just having a good time, you're also challenging your brain in all sorts of ways. Conversations require you to listen, remember details, and respond thoughtfully. Sharing stories, laughing together, and even debating a little bit all help keep your mind engaged and flexible. If you're someone who lives alone or finds it hard to get out and about, don't worry. Staying connected doesn't have to mean big gatherings or busy social calendars. A simple phone call, a video chat, or even writing a letter can make a world of difference. And if you're comfortable with technology, there are so many ways to connect online. Virtual book clubs, discussion groups, or even classes where you can meet people who share your interests. I know it can feel a little intimidating to reach out, especially if it's been a while. But remember, everyone craves connection. And you might be surprised at how much joy a simple conversation can bring. Plus, you'll be doing your brain a huge favor by keeping those social muscles strong. As we move forward, I want you to think about the small ways you can bring more curiosity and connection into your daily routine. Maybe it's signing up for a class at your local community center, calling an old friend, or just taking a few minutes each day to read about something new. These habits might seem simple, but they're incredibly powerful when it comes to keeping your mind sharp and your life full of meaning. Now that we've explored the importance of curiosity and staying socially connected, let's keep this momentum going and look at another habit that can make a big difference in your mental sharpness. Now, let's dive into something that might seem a little more obvious, but is absolutely crucial for a sharp mind: getting enough quality sleep. I know, easier said than done, right? As we get older, sleep can become more elusive. Maybe you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night or struggling to fall asleep in the first place. But trust me, making sleep a priority is one of the best things you can do for your brain. When you sleep, your brain gets a chance to rest, repair, and consolidate all the information you've taken in during the day. It's like hitting the reset button, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed, focused, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. But when you're not getting enough sleep, your brain struggles to function at its best. You might find it harder to concentrate, remember things, or even make decisions. And over time, chronic sleep deprivation can increase your risk of cognitive decline. So, how much sleep do you really need? Most experts recommend around 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night, but it's not just about the quantity, it's also about the quality. That means creating a sleep-friendly environment, establishing a regular sleep schedule, and practicing good sleep hygiene. What does good sleep hygiene look like? Well, it starts with creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Maybe it's taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. Avoid screens, like your phone or TV, for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your sleep. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. And try to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends, to help regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. I know it can be tough to change your habits, especially when it comes to sleep, but even small changes can make a big difference. Start by focusing on 1 or 2 things you can improve, like creating a more relaxing bedtime routine or making your bedroom more sleep-friendly. And if you're still struggling to get a good night's sleep, talk to your doctor. They can help you identify any underlying issues and recommend strategies to improve your sleep. Now, let's move on to something that's not only good for your brain, but also for your body: regular physical activity. You might be thinking, exercise? I'm too old for that. But the truth is, you're never too old to start moving your body. And you don't have to run a marathon or lift heavy weights to reap the benefits. Even gentle activities like walking, swimming, or gardening can make a huge difference in your brain health. When you exercise, you increase blood flow to your brain, which delivers more oxygen and nutrients. This helps to nourish your brain cells and protect them from damage. Exercise also stimulates the release of chemicals in your brain that improve mood, reduce stress, and enhance cognitive function. The key is to find activities you enjoy and can stick with over the long term. Maybe it's joining a walking group, taking a dance class, or simply doing some gentle stretches in your living room. Start slowly and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts as you get stronger. And remember, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. I have a neighbor, George, who started walking every day after he retired. He started with just a few minutes around the block, but gradually worked his way up to longer walks in the park. Not only did he lose weight and improve his physical health, but he also noticed a big difference in his mental clarity and energy levels. He told me that walking became his thinking time, a chance to clear his head, reflect on his day, and come up with new ideas. So, as you think about incorporating more physical activity into your life, remember that it's not just about your body, it's also about your brain. Find activities you enjoy, start slowly, and listen to your body. And who knows, you might just discover a new passion along the way. Now, let's talk about something we all love: food. Nourishing your brain with the right foods is absolutely essential for maintaining mental sharpness as you age. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. It needs the right fuel to run smoothly. And just like a car, if you put in low-quality fuel, it's not going to perform at its best. So, what are the best foods for your brain? Well, there's no magic bullet, but a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats is a great place to start. These foods provide your brain with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants it needs to thrive. Let's start with fruits and vegetables. These are packed with antioxidants, which help protect your brain cells from damage caused by free radicals. Berries, in particular, are known for their brain-boosting benefits. They contain compounds that can improve memory, concentration, and even mood. So, try to incorporate a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables into your daily diet. Next up, whole grains. These provide your brain with a steady source of energy, helping you stay focused and alert throughout the day. Opt for whole wheat bread, brown rice, oats, and other whole grains instead of refined grains like white bread and white rice. And finally, healthy fats. Your brain is made up of about 60% fat, so it's no surprise that healthy fats are essential for brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids, in particular, are known for their brain-boosting benefits. You can find them in fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel, as well as in nuts, seeds, and avocados. I have a friend, Sarah, who completely transformed her diet after learning about the connection between food and brain health. She started by adding more fruits and vegetables to her meals, switching to whole grains, and incorporating healthy fats like avocados and nuts into her snacks. Not only did she feel more energetic and focused, but she also noticed a big improvement in her memory and overall mood. Now, let's talk about another habit that's crucial for a sharp mind: challenging your brain with mental exercises. Just like your body, your brain needs regular workouts to stay in shape. And the good news is, there are plenty of fun and engaging ways to challenge your brain. Puzzles, for example, are a great way to keep your mind active. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, and jigsaw puzzles can all help improve your memory, concentration, and problem-solving skills. You can also try learning a new skill, like playing a musical instrument, speaking a new language, or even coding. These activities challenge your brain in new and different ways, helping to build new connections and keep your mind sharp. I know it can be tempting to just sit back and relax, especially after a long day. But even a few minutes of mental exercise can make a big difference in your brain health. So, find activities you enjoy and make them a regular part of your routine. And finally, let's talk about the importance of managing stress. Chronic stress can have a negative impact on your brain health, leading to memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and even an increased risk of cognitive decline. That's why it's so important to find healthy ways to manage stress in your life. There are many different stress management techniques you can try, such as meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, and spending time in nature. The key is to find what works best for you and make it a regular part of your routine. I have a neighbor, Tom, who started practicing meditation after he retired. He told me that it helped him to calm his mind, reduce his stress levels, and improve his overall sense of well-being. He now meditates for just 10 minutes every morning, and he says it makes a huge difference in his day. So, as you think about managing stress in your life, remember that it's not about eliminating stress altogether. It's about finding healthy ways to cope with it. Experiment with different techniques and find what works best for you. So, there you have it. 7 powerful habits you can start today to keep your mind sharp after 60. Remember, it's never too late to start taking care of your brain. And even small changes can make a big difference in your mental sharpness, energy levels, and overall quality of life. To quickly recap, we talked about staying curious, staying socially connected, getting enough quality sleep, engaging in regular physical activity, nourishing your brain with the right foods, challenging your brain with mental exercises, and managing stress. I really hope you found these tips helpful. Remember, taking care of your brain is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. So, make these habits a regular part of your routine and watch your mind thrive. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to keep your mind sharp? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content on senior health, wellness, and lifestyle. Here's to living your best life at any age. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.